It is now time for the weekend forecast for all my signs. Weekend forecast, y'all. See if I can get a few people up in here while I wake up my deck. Weekend forecast. I know I've been kind of running just a little bit behind. Let's see. What's up, y'all? What's happening? I know I've been a little bit behind, but shit. The show must go on. Still got some personal readings downloading too. So, anywho, come on, cards, talk to me. Wake up. There we go. Alrighty. What's up with my Aries people this weekend? Aries people, universe. Aries people. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Ooh, there's Amber with $49.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's 3. And 4 for my Aries people. Ooh, dang. Ooh, dang, man. Aries. What's going on? Whew. The energy influencing you is the Tower. The Tower. That's the energy influencing you this weekend. So something either is ready to change or you're making a big change right here, okay? I see you're probably keeping this to yourself, but I kind of feel like this is something that you're not too unfamiliar with. As soon as it comes to your head, I feel like this is something you've been keeping inside for a little bit and kind of waiting to see what you're about to do. You could be dealing with a Pisces or another fire sign. The individual that you are dealing with here, I kind of feel like they do have their emotions in check, okay? So it's not like they're going too crazy about it, but they do feel kind of guilty, like it's their fault. Jeanette sent $4.99. Thank you so much, Jeanette. They may kind of feel like it's their fault just a little bit. You're completely letting go of this, and you do not see, like, teamwork isn't even possible right here, I don't think, okay? Individual that you're dealing with is ready to take a new leap of faith as well, okay? But I kind of feel like they're just kind of hanging around and not really deciding what to do, you know? There is a part of you here that doesn't want this to happen, okay? So that's what I feel like the Two of Wands, you just kind of sat and waited around and kind of tried to avoid this with the death in the reverse right here. It could be avoiding the person, but it seems like it's kind of inevitable. It's either going to happen by itself or you're going to make it happen. Pisces girl sent $10.99. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And the individual that you're dealing with, I do not feel like there's hardly any communication towards the two of you. If there is, it's very poor, little to none, and I kind of feel like they understand very mutually that no new start right here, and the Lovers in the reverse. There is a strong soulmate connection here, but it is not being acknowledged. Okay, so let's see what kind of advice we have for my Aries people. Advice, universe. Let me get 4 shuffles, please, for Aries advice. Here's 1. Ooh. This just flipped itself out. Page of Cups reversed. 3 more shuffles. 2. Here's 3. $6.99 from Angelic Quest. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And here's 4. Advice for my Aries people. Yep, thank you too, Amber. Greatly appreciate you as well. Thank you all my moderators. Alrighty. Very point blank. Okay, the overall advice right here is do not try to take a new leap of faith with the individual that you're dealing with, and do not try to offer them any love. Keep walking away, okay, because this situation is toxic and you need to separate yourself from it. I know it's a burden and it hurts. It's probably something you've been putting off for a long time. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But again, turn and walk away. Turn and walk away is what the advice is that I'm getting for you here. All right, how about my Taurus people? Any Taurus people into his house? Any Taurus people up in here? You know the deal. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Pretty, please. Taurus people, universe. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. 1234 by Casey B. Thank you so much. And 4 for my Taurus people. Taurus people. Ooh, dang. Okay. All right. Well, the energy influencing you this weekend is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. There is somebody that you want to come together with, or somebody that wants to come together with you, but I don't really feel like a move is being made right now. It's just kind of like hanging around and waiting and not doing too much. Okay, but I kind of feel like you're coming to the conclusion that this could be a Capricorn possibly, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit too toxic for your taste. So you're not going to be waiting for too long. You're eventually just going to be like, you know what, never mind. The individual that you're dealing with, they're holding themselves back as well. I kind of feel like they're going through their own thing that may not have anything to do with you, you know. And that kind of energy being drug into the equation may be what makes this happen, you know. Oh, but I kind of feel like they're going to end up feeling abandoned here after. To me, it kind of seems like after you make up your mind to stop waiting on this, you're going to let your guard down and close your emotions off, you know, because I kind of almost feel like that you're kind of deeming it to be like not really worth it. But I feel like this individual kind of is ignoring all other options, is still waiting on you to make a move. But I don't really see Taurus doing a whole lot. Okay. What advice do we have for Taurus? What advice do we have for my Taurus people? Advice. What advice do we have for my Taurus people? Universe. What advice do we have? 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Advice for my Taurus people. All right, the advice that you have right here is for right now. You're already doing what you're doing. You're already doing what you need to be doing. I'm sorry. So for right now, do not open that door to this opportunity. Spend some time inside and really think this over. Okay. Don't really go out and you know, pay attention to a whole lot of other options right now. You are going to like need to approach this very methodically and very planned out and thought out. Okay, this needs to be something that you really take into consideration. And when you do decide to approach it, if you do it slowly and carefully. Okay. Alrighty. How about my Geminis? Any of y'all up in the house? Gemini? Got any Geminis in the house? Any Geminis? What it do, y'all? Gemini, let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Geminis. Alrighty, the energy influencing you is the Hermit, Gemini. The Hermit. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're spending a time of like going inside. Okay, just kind of isolating from people. Not very rude about it. You're not being too rude about it. Like, get away from me, you know? Just kind of like, yo, I just need to chill, you know? And I kind of feel like you are letting your guard down, but at the same time, I don't really feel like you trust your own judgment. $2 from Kim. Thank you so much. Gemini girl, Libra man. Well, we'll see. Thank you so much for the $2 though. But I don't really feel like you trust your own judgment. Okay. I kind of feel like the individual that you're dealing with, for the most part, is just going ahead and letting the situation die. Okay, they feel like that this is what is going to make things move forward for them. Okay, your intuition is telling you not to start anything new with this individual. And even though they do look back on you and they do miss you, okay, they do have feelings for you, again, they feel like that this cycle is complete and they are ready to move forward, okay? There you are in the reverse, okay? A very strong soul connection that you are dealing with, but I kind of feel like you're trying to ignore it and not give it a whole lot of power. You know, not feed it any more power than it needs to be, and are not coming together with this person or anybody really with the 3 of Cups reversed and the Hermit. Okay, probably not really intermingling with too many people in general. Yeah. This individual is letting it be known, okay, that this doesn't really bother them. It's no secret, okay? And I kind of feel like they are moving forward, okay? Okie dokie, what advice do we have for my Geminis? Advice. What advice do we have for my Geminis? Universe, what advice? Advice. Let me get 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Alrighty. I kind of feel like the advice here is think back on this, okay? Think back, remember the positive stuff, and oh, hang on just a second, I dropped a card. Oh. Think back, remember the positive aspects of the situation. Try not to look back on it too negatively, and look inside and keep looking until you find something that you can improve, okay? We all have things that we can improve, things that we could do better, okay? Right now, you might want to accept help. Don't try to be too independent. You might want to accept help when it's offered here. Okay. I do kind of feel like you in this journey, you are going to be running across some people who try to test you and try to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand for it. Don't stand for it. Don't stand for it. Okay. Don't let anybody try to push you over. Or try to attack you and use you or anything like that. Definitely don't stand for it. The very first little hint that somebody's trying to use you or take advantage of you, cut it out. Basically is what I'm getting out of that right there. All righty, how about my Cancers? Is it Cancer? Gemini, Cancer. Yep. Cancer people. Got any Cancer people up in here? $5 from Nancy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cancer people. Cancer, what's good with y'all, man? What's good with my Cancer people? Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Cancer people. Ooh. All right. Well, the energy influencing you is the King of Wands. $10 from Triggering Light. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, the King of Wands right here. So whatever it is that you got going on right here, which it looks like there's something that you are moving on from. You're moving on from. You're ready to let it go. It's done. Okay. And it looks like you are very passionate about it, and you are not changing your mind. You're not changing your mind. Whoever this individual right here is, they're kind of waiting to start something new. They're not really 100% sure exactly what they're going to do or where they're going to go. I kind of see them kind of sitting around waiting to start something new, and they're almost there. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a, that type of thing. But I kind of feel like this is a final judgment on your call. This situation is entirely too toxic. I kind of feel like when they do start something new, though, they're going to keep it to themselves. $5 from Burning Star. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. $111 total in Super Chats. Thank y'all. That's a good number. That's cool. Anyway, though, when they do take action, which they will, they're not going to let you know about it. They're not going to let anybody know about it. They're going to do it in secret. Okay? Yeah, you're not interested in trying to manifest this situation right here. Because it's just entirely too much. That's too much for you to juggle with everything else you got going on. And the individual that you are dealing with is kind of very cold and closed off emotionally. And where they are going and the actions they are taking, they're trying to be very careful, and they're trying to keep it like on the DL. You know what I'm saying? And not really tell anybody. Alrighty. So what advice do we have for my Cancers? What advice do we have for my Cancer people? What advice? Advice for my Cancer people. What advice do we have? Let me get 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. $5 from Sandy. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And 5 more bucks from Gracie. Thank you so much. Alrighty, advice for my Cancer people. All right, remain independent. Okay, definitely remain emotionally independent. Okay, do not depend on anybody else to fill your emotional needs. Okay, do not ignore the soul connection that you have with this individual, but also don't really make any moves. Okay, because there is no teamwork here. Okay, there's no teamwork. A very strong soul connection, but the King of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, so do not even like, you know how you can work yourself up into becoming passionate about something that you really shouldn't? Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? So, if that helps, I know that was a little confusing, but that's what I got out of that. So anyway, let's see. Leo. Leo, yeah! Yeah! Leo. It's good with my Leo people, y'all. Leo, what's good with y'all? What's good with my Leo peoples? Thank you, Amber. Thank you, thank you. Leos, 5 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5 for my Leo people. Any Leos up in the house? 437 of y'all up in this chat. Got to be at least one Leo up in here. Rye on Love. Is that how you pronounce that? $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Boop, boop, booby dooby doo, boop, boom. Oh, shit. Okay, so the energy influencing you is the Judgment in the reverse. It's the Judgment in the reverse, okay? So there's not a decision being made between you and this individual right here. I kind of feel like could be dealing with an Aries possibly, but you're very, very stubbornly and passionately, like, deciding no communication. Like, I feel like this right here, either very, very poor communication, it's very small and minuscule on purpose, intentionally to kind of hurt their feelings. And I feel like it's working, okay? Because they don't really see any other options other than you, and this is causing them a lot of anxiety, okay? I don't know. I feel like there may be a little bit of communication here, maybe a little bit, but you got your guard up, man. You got this stick ready to bust somebody upside the head with it, man. You know? Man, they're passionate about this. They want to offer you something. They really do. Okay, but you're still waiting. You're still waiting, and you're probably considering, could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, probably considering just going ahead and letting it die on its own. Okay? And the individual that you are dealing with has a really, really, really shitty attitude about your decision right there, and they feel like you're being very, very greedy and one-sided. All right, so what advice do we have for my Leos? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Leos? What advice do we have? Let me get 3 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. And 3. Alrighty. And some more confusing advice right here, but this is something you're not meant to understand the full scope of, okay? You're not meant to understand this in its entirety yet, because if you really understood it from a universal perspective in this weird way, it wouldn't lead you on the path that it's supposed to push you on, okay? So don't let this go, though, entirely. Don't let it go entirely, but at the same time, do not try to manifest anything with this situation right here. The path that you're on right now, stay determined. Stay determined. Defeat at all costs, okay? But again, do not try to rectify this ending, okay? Not yet. Not yet. I don't know why I keep getting that for everybody, man. It's like, wait, don't do it yet, wait. Just, I don't know. That's what the cards keep saying for, like, everybody, dude. I don't know. Anywho, who we on now? Shit. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, man. What's good with my Virgos? Gotta be at least one Virgo up in here out of 483 people. If so, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Pretty please, Virgos. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. Alrighty, the energy influencing you is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like that whatever you got going on right now is just entirely too much to deal with everything else you got going on, okay? You are very, very, very passionate about whatever it is that you do have going on, and you're ready to bust somebody upside the head with a stick, okay? You may feel like everybody's out to get you. Like, I kind of feel like if somebody says one little wrong thing to you, there you are with your stick. Like, what'd you say, motherfucker? You know, it's kind of what I'm getting out of that right there. The individual that you're dealing with, though, I kind of feel like isn't making the best decisions with the justice in the reverse right here. And there may be some issues with communication back and forth as well. I do see you kind of planning something and scheming just a little bit, okay? Planning and scheming, and you're coming to some kind of decision right here, but the individual that you're dealing with actually does want forward movement, and they feel completely defeated. Feel completely defeated right here. But man, you got the Queen of Wands and Pentacles and the Fool. You are ready to take a new leap of faith right here. Ready to take a new leap of faith. You, whatever it is you're on right now, you're on some stubborn shit. You're on some stubborn shit. The individual that you're dealing with does feel like there is unfinished business lingering between the two of you, and they are trying to manifest something new as well. Could be a new start with you or somebody else, but I don't know. It could go either way. It could go either way. I kind of feel like you already kind of know what I'm talking about. So take it how it resonates, I guess. Anyway, what advice? What advice do we have for my Virgos universe? What advice? Advice for my Virgo people. What advice do we have? 3 shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Advice for my Virgos. For my fucking Virgos. Oh, you knew I wasn't going to be able to make it through a video without doing a stupid voice. Alrighty. Whew, more confusing ass advice. Anyway, right now I kind of feel like you're already on the right path and you probably know it. Okay, you're already doing what you need to be doing, okay, with the 6 of Wands in the upright right there. But right now, don't offer anything, okay, and don't fight with anybody. Like the whole 7 of Wands shit, okay? Not everybody is trying to attack you, okay? Don't take it so personal, okay? Right now, don't let this come to an end just yet, but do keep your options open, okay? More waiting, more... I don't know, y'all. I know you're already going, why does he keep saying that? For every sign. I don't know, dude. Every different card could come out and in the way that what it says, dude. I'm not making it up. I'm not making that up, I swear. Anyway, let's see. Libra. Woo, Temperance just flipped itself out there. Let me get 5 shuffles for Libra, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5 for my Libra people. Alrighty, so the energy influencing you is the King of Swords. King of Swords here, okay? So I kind of feel like you're coming off pretty cold and kind of detached, you know? Kind of like, you're over there, you know? I really feel like, though, that you do not feel like working on this anymore and you are not offering a new start. Whatever this is right here. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. And the individual that you're dealing with, they're thinking about it, but they're probably just going to end up at turning around and walking away. Catalina sent $4.99. Thank you so much. They're probably going to end up turning around and walking away. Your intuition is telling you that this is toxic. They have the door open, okay, for you to take action. But at the end of the day, they still feel abandoned and left out in the cold. Alrighty. Man, there you are in the reverse. I feel like you definitely feel out of your element, but you're still staying strong enough to hold yourself back from this. And the person you're dealing with here is releasing themselves for the most part. They're looking at other options and considering other things for the most part. And they do feel abandoned. They do want to offer something. They do want you to take action. But at the end of the day, you're trying to regain balance back in your life. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with as well. All right, what advice do we have for Libra? What advice do we have for Libra? What advice do we have for 3 shuffles? 3. 3. 1. Here's 2. And 3. Yep. Scorpio coming up here soon. Alrighty. It's time for you to take a new leap of faith right here. But don't try to be too independent, okay? Overall, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Don't try to do it all by yourself. Do not be afraid to ask for help or accept help if it's offered. But as far as this situation goes, yes, slam the door shut on it. It's a dandola, okay? You're still going to need to hold on to it for a little bit for whatever reason. There's still something you're supposed to learn here, but keep your emotions in check and take a new leap of faith. And again, do not try to do it all by yourself. If you need help, ask for it. If help is offered, take it, okay? Okie dokie. How about my Libra? Scorpio. Scorpios. Scorpio, come out to play. Yes. There you go. There you go. Scorpio people, let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Scorpios. Oops. All right, the energy influencing you is the Two of Wands in the reverse. Again, I kind of feel like you were kind of waiting, maybe considering it, and then he's like, nah, never mind, fuck that. No new start. No new start with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. There is a strong soul connection here, but you either don't feel it or you're ignoring it on purpose because you don't want to give it any power. The individual that you are dealing with, though, they ain't feeling the same way you are, okay? They miss the hell out of you, and they are unable to walk away from this. Like, I don't know if y'all are actually in the same physical presence, but either way, they're unable to, like, separate themselves from this emotionally right here. I kind of feel like a new start will be offered with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright and turned down immediately with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, and it breaks their damn heart, dude. Breaks their damn heart, but what choice do they have but to turn around and walk away just like you did? They have no choice, okay? So you're letting your guard down. Letting your guard down to stay into yourself. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with right here. And this individual right here, I feel like they're going to try to manifest something new, but they really don't know how. They're too out of sorts and don't really have the best decision-making skills going on here, you know? So, anywho, what advice do we have for my Scorpios? What advice do we have for my Scorpio people? 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Alrighty. Yep, there you go. Stay to yourself, just like you already are. Stay to yourself, okay? And this is a final decision that needs to be made, okay? There's not enough teamwork in this particular situation. You don't really have any interest or passion for this anyway. So in the new path that you do decide to take, it will be equal give and take, okay? Stay away from people that you can't work together with as a team, okay? And yeah, make sure you carefully analyze whether or not there's equal give and take in a situation, okay? Alrighty. How about my Saggies? Saggies. Any Saggies up in here? Any Saggies up in here? Saggy Wadges. Any Saggy Wadges? Any Saggy Wadges? 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Saggies. shit. Energy influencing you here is the Chariot. Chariot could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. Either way, though, you are making forward movement, whether you realize it or not. I kind of feel like some of you may not realize it, okay? Because I do see the Two of Cups is reversed and the Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. So you kind of feel like you're waiting to see results, but it's happening anyway. And I kind of feel like it might be right under your nose, and you may or may not even realize it, or at least it may be difficult to detect. And the individual that you are dealing with that you're not coming together with is equally and stubbornly, could possibly be an Aries, refusing a new start as well, okay? Ooh, damn, dude, look at that. You got the King and Queen of Swords right next to each other, both in the upright. Damn, Saggies, you think I give a fuck? That's what I'm feeling off of this right here. I don't care. You know, like, damn, Saggy ain't playing no games, dude. Boy, I tell you what. I kind of feel like you are avoiding this individual for the most part and taking a new leap of faith. And whoever you're dealing with right here is making a final decision to not work on this. Okay? Damn. Damn, damn. All right, what advice do we have? Advice for my Saggies. What advice do we got for my Saggies? Yes, yes, Mary, thank you. What Mary just said, like my Facebook page. Let me get 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Advice. Alrighty. Ease up off the gas just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? You do have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, but the Fool and the Ace of Wands are in the reverse, okay? So it's not saying don't take a leap of faith and don't start something new. Just do it a little bit slower. A little bit slower. Just ease up off the gas just a little bit. Just chill, okay? And overall, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Don't fight and argue. Your truth does not need you to defend it. It really does not. You know, like basically if you're speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth with the King and Queen of Swords both in the upright, right next to each other, that does not need you to defend it. It will defend itself, okay? So for the most part, release yourself from the situation that you were dealing with and just ease off the gas a little bit, okay? Alrighty, how about my Cappies? How about my Capricorns? Cappies. How's about my Cappies? Got any Cappies up in here? Any Cappies up in here? Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Cappies. Ooh, the Temperance. The Temperance is the energy influencing you this weekend. All right. So I definitely see that there is somebody you are refusing to come together with. Absolutely refusing. 2 of Cups reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. You're not even waiting on this anymore. You're not, but I kind of feel like there is still an energy cord with some annoying fucking energy, like, you know, and you still feel it, and you're like, dude, stop, you know, for the most part. When is this going to end? The individual that you're dealing with, I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with this person. Sorry, cross watchers, my bad. But it's like they do want to take a new leap of faith, even though that they have no passion and they have no interest right here. Okay? This does make you sad right here, but you just don't want to fight with this individual right here. You don't. Like I said, they want to take this new leap of faith, but they're not. They're not. They're not offering anything to you right here. And they're kind of like trying to keep themselves busy, I think, and keep themselves distracted from this. And your intuition is telling you that, okay? Your intuition is telling you, I kind of feel like, could be a couple different ways. I'm going to split this one off into 2. Telling you to just keep moving forward slowly and carefully, you know, whatever. But I'm kind of feeling this right here. Your intuition is telling you that they are wanting to come your way and maybe start something new with you. But they're not, for the most part. They're ignoring you. Talk about going in 10,000 different directions right there. But the Temperance right here, okay? It could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but you are bound and determined to have patience and balance in your life. Alrighty, what advice do we have for my Cappies? What advice do we have for my Cappies? Let me get 3 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. And 3. Advice for my Cappies. I'm live.
Hi.
I'll be done in just a minute. Yeah, I'm live. All right. Alrighty. 3 of Pentacles right here. Definitely, like, try to be very, very careful in who you intermingle with. Like, I just said this for somebody else just a minute ago too. I think it was it Sagittarius? I don't remember. But anyway, I'll be very careful who you pick to work with, okay? Okay, there's a lot of people you're probably talking to and intermingling with a lot of people, you know, when it comes to business or anything really. But just carefully pick and choose whether or not these people are actually like here to work with you or here to like use you and whatnot, okay? This is something that you're not meant to understand in its entirety just yet. Not yet. Okay, but you are on manifestation mode. Monitor your thoughts and monitor your emotions. Maintain your emotional independence and keep your emotions in check. And do not feed this situation any passion or power that it doesn't need. Alrighty, good dealio. How about Aquarius? How about my Aquarius people? My Aquarius people. Whoops. How about my Aquarians? Let me get 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Aquarius people. Alrighty, the energy influencing you is the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it looks like you have definitely made a final decision to start something new and completely close your emotions off. Okay, the individual that you are dealing with, this is one hell of a burden on them. I don't think they're too happy about it, but they are choosing to walk away as well. Alrighty, it looks like you are ready to maintain your emotional independence and probably just do things by yourself and keep moving forward. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, another water sign, or an air sign, or fire sign. I got them all here on the table. All right, the individual that you are dealing with, they are not happy with this at all, but I feel like they are left with absolutely no choice but to release themselves from this situation and keep on walking. Yep, you're not too happy about this either. This does have you very, very out of balance and off balance, but you are moving on from this painfully but surely. Okay, the individual that you are dealing with, their intuition is kind of telling them, I feel like, to keep to themselves and not really say a whole lot and kind of stay a little bit low key and not... I don't know, maybe not mingle around with too many people or just not really make any of this known, okay? I kind of feel like they're keeping it all to themselves for the most part. Alrighty, what advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Aquarius people? What advice? What advice do we have? 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Alrighty. Alright, so just keep doing what you're doing basically, okay? Make sure that you're not juggling too much, okay? Only juggle as much as you can handle, okay? Don't try to throw another pentacle in there. Do not come together with this individual right now. Do not offer any love, probably to anybody right now, okay? When it comes to any kind of love offers or anything like that, just slam the door shut on that right now. Now is not the time. If you try to do that, things will not work out in your favor. Alrighty? Now, let's see who's that, Aquarius. Pisces. What's up with my Pisces people? Got any Pisces people in the house? Do me a favor, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share this video. Pretty please. Thank you, my time stampers. Thank you, thank you. Yes, anybody catching the playback, I will pin the timestamps, okay? Alrighty, 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Pisces people. Alrighty. Okie dokie. So the energy influencing you is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. No new start happening right here. Could be being turned down, or you could be completely refusing a new start. I kind of feel like you're sticking to yourself for the most part because there's no teamwork possible with this situation right here. The individual that you are dealing with right here, they are taking action. I don't know if it's toward you or elsewhere, but whatever it is, they are extremely determined and they are not letting anything get in their way. For the most part, I kind of feel like you understand everything there is to know about this situation. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or a Virgo, or a Cancer. And you're probably just choosing to completely ignore and close off anything that doesn't serve you. The individual that you are dealing with, they are maintaining their emotional independence and making forward movement. Looks like here you are eventually going to end up coming off very, very cold and closed off, and probably starting something new elsewhere. For those of you who are offering something new to this individual, any offers being made either way are going to be turned down. Okay, but I kind of feel like you're going to you're probably going to start something elsewhere because the individual you're dealing with is not offering any love and is refusing to work on this also. Alrighty. So what advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Pisces people? Advice. What advice do we have for my Pisces people? What advice do we have? 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3 for advice for my Pisces people. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there's that Queen of Swords again. Right now, if you're able to, okay, do not try to communicate. If you're in a situation where you have no choice, like if you have kids with the person or something like that and you have to communicate, keep it very, very, very slim and very minimal, okay? But if you're able to, do not try to communicate. There is unfinished business lingering between you and this individual, but right now, do not try to work on it because there's too much negative tension, okay? And that's not the way to finish unfinished business when there's negative tension, okay? So, for the most part, maintain your emotional distance, okay? Let your heart freeze over a little bit with this Queen of Swords in the upright right here, and work on manifesting something new. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Yeah. Like somebody said earlier, go like my Facebook page. Okay, if you want to hear me get on and babble about stuff that has nothing to do with tarot, I also go live and do little live mini reads and live questions and stuff like that. And yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on out of here, y'all. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in, all the positive feedback, the likes, shares, comments, and the super chats.